guys, it is December 20th. I had to pull my phone out to figure that out. I lose track of days when you're working swing shift. But anyways, I've had a few of my personal friends ask me about the one sticking world. And you know, there's a bunch of probably way better videos out there than this one to learn. But there's not a lot of them that I've noticed that show you like the point of view, like right in front of like what's going on. You can see step by step with this video what it looks like going up the tree. You can also see what it looks like coming down. I'm going to go over all the stuff that I use. It's pretty simple. You're looking at it right here. This is a running gun turkey vest that I use that has my ropes, my tether, my figure 8, and my pull down string. So without further ado, I'm going to go over everything that I've got with me and show you guys how to go up this tree and down safely. First, I've got the trophyline wingman platform here, and I've got my own little rope mod that I've used to put on it. So I've taken my trophyline wingman and put one of these bad boys on it, a Harkin rope cleat. Like I said, it's my own little personal rope. And I've also got the one and only Ultimator from, dang it man, Eastern Woods Outdoors is where I bought this one. You can adjust these, kind of make your steps any length that you want. And some other customization that I did was I just slid these over top of my steps and took a bunch of electrical tape, wrapped it around the sides so they don't slide off. I've got these nice and tight, or at least they were. Moving on, in this little pouch right here, I have my figure 8. You'll see that a lot of people really like to use the, what are they called? Oh shoot, the Mad Rock Safeguards, that's what they are. This is $10, those are $90, and if you get lucky, you might find one for $120 from some jerk that's bought one and selling it for double what he paid for it. Along with some Dynaglide 40 feet with a non-load bearing carabiner. Stick that back in there inside of this pouch. Hard to do one-handed. I've got my tether, Ropeman one that I used to go up the tree, which is going to be this one right here, along with my 40-foot rope of Canyon. I can't remember the abbreviations for it, whatnot, but I'll show you the main details of that here in just a minute. But that stays with me all the way up the tree, along with this and that. I've actually got my bow with me, and I'm going to pull it up and just kind of show you guys exactly how I hunt and how quick and easy it can be to go anywhere from, you can hunt 15, you can hunt 10 feet, all the way up to 30, 35 feet. I've got 40 foot of rope on my main rope and 40 foot on this one. Normally you want at least 40 feet because once you get 30, 35 feet, once you wrap it around the tree, you're losing 2 or 3 feet there. So I'm just going to show you guys how to go up the tree now and show it kind of like the point of view, like what it looks like to me as I'm going up, because I have personally not seen very many videos that show that. All right, so it's kind of a weird angle. First thing I do is I take this stick, I'm going to put it to where the Harkin cam cleat is about the top of my head. Use my chin, get this rope around, and I will stick it in there. And normally I would take this rope and I'd wrap it around, but my GoPro's in the way. But just seat this thing. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Dynaglide right here, and I will attach it to my bow, and I will tie this to me as I go up the tree. As I was saying, like I take this normally and I wrap it around so I can grab it, seat that bad boy. And I do not put my tether on the tree until I get on the platform. Just makes it easier on me. I'm pretty limber and I climb a lot, especially at work, so it doesn't bother me to climb 6 feet and throw this around the tree. I think my chances are pretty good if I fall from there. Something to keep in mind when you climb these trees is I like my tree to lean away just a little bit. It makes it easier to climb. In one of my good buddy Greg Staggs videos, the rule of thumb is that gravity always wins, and that is the bottom line. So you can make this as easy or as hard on yourself as you want to. So I've got this up high enough now, and I will bring this down, excuse me. So now what I'll do like to take a little bit more slack up. You don't want to go too much because then you can't reach your rope. I'll stick my, it's really hard on the GoPro. Release it. Now here's the trick. You want to take a platform. One, you want to silence it in case it hits your carabiner. What I do, stick it right under there. Let it hold itself. Got two hands to throw your rope around. I like to take my rope up just a little bit higher than the cam cleat. Lock it in. There we go. Now I dig my toe into the tree. Repeat the process. Now, this is one move, and I'm roughly, I don't know, 10 feet off the ground. And the higher you get this, the better. The less steps you'll have to take. I don't mind to take a few extra steps, so if shorter is a little bit easier, then that's what I do. Here we go again. Lean into the tree, hug the tree. Good tree. Good tree. Bring me dear tree. All right. Use your knees. Hear a lot of people complaining like, oh my God, it's gotta be hard. It's really not. It's definitely easier than carrying a 20-pound climber and clanking that sucker everywhere. I'm just hanging here. Freeze a bird. Get my toe in. Step. Up we go. Here's a look at it from this angle. See, I've got my rope coming across the front. Set it. Get your toes in. Bite into the tree. Up you go. Alright guys, so here I am. I've reached my hunting height. This is what I always do, is I take this vest. It's got all my stuff in it that I need. Another big thing about this is finding the right size tree that works for you. Typically trees that are about the size, I don't know if you can see me when I was doing all that. Trees about the size of a basketball work really well. And that right there will just hang. It's hugged somewhat tightly to the tree. I run my thing through here so it's not in my way. And now I am ready to hunt. And that took me seven-ish minutes, maybe not even that. 7 minutes. I'm about 25 feet up. And I would sit here normally and I would wrap a gear strap around and tighten it. That's what I'd hang my bow off of. Normally wrap my strap around for my camera arm that I keep on this side so that way I can swing it around the tree, shoot this way, blah, 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 blah. But that's not what this video is about. So now I'm going to show you how to go down, which is the fun part. So you're ready to come down. You're going to pull out your 40-foot of rope. Do not drop it. Oh my God. One sticking down without this is a nightmare. So I'm just going to let it fall to the ground. Oh, I forgot my bow's attached to my tether. Alright, so another thing I failed to mention that I do is I take the end of my repel rope and I'll tie it to my bow before I take it off of the tree. Just tie 2 simple little knots in it. It's never going to come out. Come on, meow. Why are you stuck? There we go. So, adios. Alright, it's at the ground. I've got my tether still attached to the tree, and I've got my rope up here. Show you guys that. So, a lot of people actually have something right here that keeps it from sliding down. I don't, because I've never had an issue with it, not once in my life. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Dynaglide, and I'm going to drop it It should unravel all the way to the ground. All right, here's the thing. You want to make sure you attach this to this side of the tree. See, my little thing tag in is a little caught. So you attach it there, and this is for when you get to the bottom. You yank this, it drops your whole thing. It don't matter if there's limbs on the tree all the way up. So the next thing I'll do, get my figure 8 out. All right, pull a loop through there, one through there. Now that's sitting just like that. I'll take my extra carabiner. I'm pretty sure there's a right and a wrong way to do this. People will crucify me for having that whichever way. So I stand up, take a little slack off my thing right there, pull this up, and I'll pinch it once, twice. All right, so now that's holding me, as you can see. I'll take my tether off, get a little pressure off of it. I will stick this in my backpack. Now that I'm ready, I grab my little pack. Get that on. One clip. Get my Dynaglide perfect. I want it going straight down. No limbs grabbing it like they are now. You sorry sucker. Okay, there we go. So what I do now is I will break one of these pinches and I'll slide down and grab my platform. It's very important you don't forget the platform. So now I'll just unpinch it. A little bit of slack, I'm barely letting tension off of this with my hand. And I will walk it down the tree until I get to about right here. Now, here's the trick. Pinch it again. Lose a little muscle. Now I'm free hanging. All right. Break it free from the tree. I've actually got some clips that I normally would have with me that I would just clip this thing to drop me on down with it. But instead I take this, literally just put it over my shoulder. Now here we go. I'm gonna break it loose one more time. And now, here comes the fun part. Just let it go. Nice and easy. It goes fast or as slow as you want to. Don't make any difference. And you can see 9 times out of 10, you're gonna go straight down because of gravity. So you're not gonna end up on the side of the tree you climb. That's it. All right. I always make sure and grab this thing because it's easy to lose. It goes in that pouch. This is where you grab your Dynaglide. Little pop. Sometimes they'll just fall right down, and sometimes you got to work with them. That one almost made it. There you go. So I'm gonna wrap all this up. You guys don't need to see that. If you're curious, you can do this with a tree stand as well. I've hunted with one climbing stick like that right there with just a regular double step on top. I climb the tree. I've got another rope attached to my Assault 2. I'll actually climb the tree, stand on the stick, set my tree stand. It's just a little bit more comfortable than a saddle for all day sits. It's just what I prefer. If I'm hunting 3 or 4 hours, I'm just taking my wingman. But I've also climbed with my safety harness, which I do not recommend. I know what I'm comfortable with, and I know the consequences, and I'm okay with that. But I take this bridge and just stick it on my hunter safety system harness, and that's how I climb the tree, just like I did with this saddle. Obviously this is way more comfortable to one stick up with than a regular safety harness, but it works. You could really use this as a safety harness. I don't recommend that, because if you go to fall with this thing kind of tied around your back, that or that way, you're going to fall in like a U shape. And I'm an electrician, take a lot of safety classes on, you know, OSHA 10 and crap like that, and that's not how you want your body to fall. You want to fall suspended like this right here. But anyways, guys, this is how you one stick. Seriously appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have not watched my Indiana buck that I killed, check that out, along with the public land Kentucky buck that I killed. And I will announce the winner of the giveaway of the score of my Kentucky buck in the description of this video. So if you see your username, shoot me a private message or whatever on Facebook or Instagram, Jacob Emery, and I will get you your prize. You can pick from a sweet The Southern Outdoorsman blaze orange hat, or you can have a Tasco trail camera, basically brand new. It's never even been on a tree. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching.